box with a padlock.
That feels like a very point and click thing right there.
Screw, maybe for coupling and uncoupling the cars. At any rate, it's positioned so that it's easier to reach from the ground than from up here.
I'm aware of that. That's gonna... Oh, it's right... There's a little book in the top right corner when I hear the little pencil sound. If you didn't really notice that before. Oh, there's a hiding police officer right there.
Hello? Wow.
Don't move a muscle, you feathered fiend.
Put the gun down, Robert. If I may introduce
The cop from earlier.
Constable Robert Oliver from the yard. This is the revered Constable Zellner of the Swiss police, who obviously couldn't control his curiosity.
So not hiding very well.
Then I was right. You really do want to lure someone into a trap.
That's none of your business.
Perhaps that someone recently struck in London.
And how would I bait my trap then?
With an eye? An eye on its way from Zurich to Cairo?
Someone has done his homework. Well done, Constable.
I hope you'll acknowledge that I, as a Swiss policeman, can undertake investigations in my own country.
Are we still in Switzerland?
I could be your eyes on the train as long as you're here in the freight car.
Oh, really?
There is a certain Professor Lucien on the train. He's an
I assumed it would be in there.
from London.
And what's his story?
Well, it seems someone locked him out of his compartment.
Locked him out.
Well, yes. The door is locked and he's standing outside without a key.
Was it locked from inside?
It may have been. Do you think the locked door could be important?
Professor Lucien plays an important role in this story. Well then, Constable Zellner, be my eyes and ears on the train and see that Professor Lucien gets back into his compartment. Report back to me when you're through.
My pleasure, monsieur. What do you know of this Raven's heir?
He tried to blow me up.
Robert, we don't know who we're dealing with yet.
In any event, the new Raven is a more dangerous man than the old one.
How do you know it's a man? Could just as easily be a woman.
Or several men.
And anyway, how do you know that it's a new Raven?
Monsieur?
Never mind.
I go attend to the door now.
Good. And, Constable Zellner,
Yes?
don't bother us unless you have something new to report.
Of course. A thief might get anxious if there's too much activity in the freight car.
Exactement. Knock twice. Then we'll know that it's you.
No one else will ever knock twice. Oh, you don't shoot me through the door.
Investigation on behalf of Legrand that takes me one step closer. If I can convince him of my competence, I might even be able to see this case through to the end.
Wonderful. I want to get in that box, but I don't have a way of... Oh. Don't fall.
Locked.
Bang, bang! Don't move!
Matt, have you gone mad?
I'll shoot! Hey, my pistol!
Yeah, you don't get that
Back
anymore.
in Venice. I could have fallen under the wheels.
I thought you were a ghost.
Ghosts don't exist.
They do too. One just flew past the window.
Yes,
I
yes.
disagree with
Now
you.
get moving.
Oh, man.
Okay, I'll be honest. I think that's probably a clue. Why would he say something like that? I bet you someone's crawling along the outside of a window.
I need a bit of
If the door was locked from the inside, it would make sense that someone crawled like through. I don't know. We'll find out. Wooden pistol. What am I gonna do with that? Okay, so none of this stuff looks like a lockpick, but this is a video game.
When I scratch the pencil's lead with the scissors, I get fine graphite powder. I won't get a Nobel Prize for the idea, but graphite powder will bring out fingerprints at a pinch.
Okay, I didn't expect that.
Luna's Drops. The calming herbal liqueur for women. A glass a day.
Okay.
It relaxes the nerves and maintains domestic Luna's Drops. If you don't want to bother your husband.
Oh, that's very 50s. Okay.
A story about the upcoming Oscars. And because of the most...
Yeah, okay, whatever. I don't think anything in there is important. Now let's leave the back of the bar car. What is that? Hello, people.
Constable?
Now what? I like the walk.
Yes, ma'am.
My son didn't make any trouble for you, I hope.
He did. I
It's
took
just
his
that
pistol.
He just walked past us, silent and seething. That's usually a sign that someone's laid down the law.
I'm afraid so. He played a trick on me, a rather dangerous one. The lad left me no choice but to take away his wooden pistol as a punishment.
Back then you could do that. Nowadays parents would be upset that you were talking to their children, scolding their children for doing something wrong.
Where is Matt's father, if I may ask?
He dead?
He's
I have a good feeling.
he's gone.
Ah, I understand.
Could you leave Maddie's pistol here, perhaps, so you don't have to bother with it?
Of course. I told him he wouldn't get it back until Venice.
Very well. Thank you again, Constable.
You're welcome, lady. Yeah, should I talk to her?
Mrs. Miller?
Don't know if I wanted to.
Yes?
Did you notice?
Oh, I'm afraid not.
She's always got an awful.
Okay.
You have to tell me if that's not all right with you.
Good Lord, child.
So, nothing.
She's
out of
weirdly,
the way.
like, nervous.
Good.
Goodbye, Constable.
Alright. Next car, please. Any luck, dude?
He
Bro?
also make a very balanced, and he of all people isn't bothered.
I thought the graphite would be used for the
You can
lock.
easily lock
Graphite
the
is
compartment door from inside by
I
turning
think,
a little knob.
But I
used to like
can't
lube up
get-
locks. So wait,
Professor, if you had locked the door from in there,
I say if someone's climbing through windows, let me go inside. Oh, there's a
Yes,
person there.
What is it?
Whoever that is, James, ask them whether they found my purse and then closed the door. The noise on this train is driving me crazy.
you're missing a purse. Was it stolen?
At the very least, I cannot find it, sir.
It was stolen.
Why is no one telling the police
When did
this?
When was the last time the Baroness saw her purse?
What?
In Zurich, on the platform, sir.
I just asked where you last saw your purse.
So someone stole a purse and someone stole a
James,
luggage?
Tell him that I still had it when I got out to stretch my legs.
The Baroness says
Maybe you lost it there.
What?
the Baroness never loses anything, sir.
I never lose anything.
Very
She
well,
sounds
then.
awful. I don't like her.
I shall be on the lookout for your purse.
And that butler has his vest completely buttoned, and you're always supposed to leave the bottom button undone. That's
If
just
I might ask
how
you a
vests
few
work.
questions about your fellow passengers.
I thought he was looking
My
for
God,
my
lady.
purse. James,
Smack
can
him.
you look for my
Or
purse?
smack
The
her.
Baroness wishes that you search.
Alright, that's enough.
Couldn't we perhaps?
Enough.
All right.
Thank.
Yeah, let's look around. Let's do our policey duty. So how do I get to the 1,000? Pilot all the current hotspots. You have to pay adventure points. Okay, well that's nice to know that I have that. I will not be touching that. Also, that means that those other things are adventure points, which I don't like the name of that. It sounds silly. Anything else to say, Mr. Violin?
If I may trouble you once. A passenger.
So,
It's been missing for some.
the Swiss
Don't let
don't
go
let
of
go
money easily. Sorry if I skipping things. Sometimes they take a long time to talk.
No, I have.
Have a good trip.
Thank you.
Let's talk to this kid. And I don't know if I can go further on the train, but I kind of want to try. Part of me feels like I have to. Been everywhere else.
Hello, Matt. Oh, come on. Are you going to be angry with?
Until I get my
I gave it to your mother.
Oh man, couldn't you have just raked me over the coals?
Would you have
Hilarious.
learned anything from that?
I didn't learn anything.
Alright, so you're dumb. Oh, I guess I can go this way. Alright.
This is the first car. The coal tent.
Oh, are we not going to go into
The
that?
large map shows the different routes of the Orient Express. This train began in Paris. Unfortunately, it will make most of its journey without me. The train.
Can we touch it? I want to touch it. Oh, wait. There's an axe here. Can I take that? Oh, it doesn't even look like a thing I could touch. Guess enter the saloon car? Don't want to do glass of toothpicks.
The steward must have forgotten the tooth. Normally he would offer them.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna try to use that as a lockpick, even though that would not work unless this is some weird 1950s lock. Okay. Kind of hoping that would work. What is that? Oh, the butterscotches. Graphite powder. That's great and all, but I
need
want
a bit of wire or something like that to pick the lock.
wire. Okay, I need wire, even though he said it. Wire. I need some wire to pick that lock. Might as well talk to him about the purse.
Hello, Dr. Gebhardt.
Dr. Gebhardt.
Mr. Zellner.
I meant to ask.
A baron.
Baroness here.
Is really full of the creme de la creme. The Queen.
Have you seen the purse?
Unfortunately, no.
Well, I'm an admirer of her work.
Like so many others. I once read in the news.
I read that.
She must be filthy rich. As a doctor, I'd have to work 1,000 years to earn that kind of.
Doctors make good money, buddy.
Dr. Gebhardt.
Goodbye,
Alright. Sorry, if I skip anything, generally it's just some small story stuff. If it's important, I'll try to say, like, oh, they were talking about whatever. Just to save us all a little bit of time.
The box is secured with.
Can I open it with... Can I go up
The
here?
ladder leads up to the roof. It will be suicidal to climb up there while the train is at full speed. The wind,
Right. Let's go bother these guys.
Inspector Lebron.
Anything to report?
Yes, missing purse.
Baroness von Trebitz told me that she's missing her purse.
Baroness von Trebitz. Interesting.
Indeed, sir.
But it has nothing to do with our case.
Are you
So
sure?
I shouldn't concern myself with the matter.
Why not? It's your job as a policeman. But don't expect me to be particularly interested in a lost purse.
I'll get back to work now.
Good.
Alright, I feel like I've done everything. I mean, I obviously haven't. Does anything here work on anything here? This works on 0 levels.
The wooden toothpicks are nothing on.
Alright. Gotta be missing something somewhere. I want to talk to him. I know I need some wire. Yep, going back there for now. So I can find some wire somewhere. I'm just looking at all the little areas in case there's something obvious that I'm missing. Do. Music. Will you go to the next car, sir? I don't really want to talk to her again. See what happens if I do. I think I clicked on our guy here. I did. Alright. Fair enough.
Professor Lu.
Let's ask about the purse. I can't talk to him about the purse? Can I put a toothpick in the door? No. Can I combine any of this stuff? I don't know why I would combine. Go back. I don't know what I would do with the butterscotches. Ever. Can I take the book now?
Should I ask for that? Will be quite unprofessional.
Well, that was somewhat important. I got the book. Why can't I have this axe? I feel like this axe is important. Let's go see if we can ask her for an autograph.
Lady Westmacott.
Yes?
I was wondering if you might,
Sign your book, Constable Zellner?
if it isn't too much of an inconvenience.
Of course it's an inconvenience,
Oh.
but only a small one.
Okay. I was gonna say, I have a pencil I could give her. No, wait, I
You are welcome.
don't anymore.
Thank you so very much.
I wonder if that did anything for me, or if that was just...
Mrs. Miller?
Did I talk to them about the purse?
A passenger's
not.
purse has gone missing. I suppose you haven't seen it.
Sorry, no.
Nor have I.
Have you asked my little boy? Maddie is good at
I haven't asked. Goodbye, Mrs. Miller.
Goodbye.
Let's go ask Maddie. Did you steal that lady's purse, Maddie? This is very dramatic music. Interesting. Alright, Matt. Just talk to him, I guess.
Come on, Matt. Did you really think that you can ignore me for longer than I can ignore you? I'm Swiss.
We need to talk to Matt.
I won't get anything out of him as long as he...
Can I give him something to make... I guess I can.
Would you like a butterscotch?
You think you can bribe me?
I have no reason to. You made trouble and got punished for it. Take it as a peace offering.
Just 4?
If I'm faster than you, there'll only be 3.
Hey!
Boy, am I fast.
Friends again?
Mm-hmm.
All right, then.
I feel like if this was a very long trip, this would be a little boring to just be sitting here staring out a window, but maybe that's just me. Oh, there's a lot of people. There are things to ask him. I want to ask him about the purse.
Completely different this time. The Baroness in the second compartment over there is missing her purse. Do you have any idea where it could be?
Yes, I stole it.
Do I ever?
Hmm?
That guy over there with the violin case?
What about him?
He picked up something in Zurich and put it in his violin case.
Really?
Yeah, and he made sure that nobody saw him.
But you saw him.
Uh-huh.
Did you
Interesting.
also see what it was?
Nah, not really. But now that I think of it, it must have been the Baroness's purse.
I
Very
should look
strange.
into it, shouldn't I?
I think so.
Got more questions for you before I
Your
go and
mother
search this
is
man.
Lady Westmacott's companion, correct?
Yeah, but it's not like you think. At first I thought, boy, you must be really wicked if you need to pay for
I say, I don't know what I think.
The lady's really okay. A bit odd and really old. But other than that, she's great. She likes me.
The lady has peculiar taste.
Hey!
You and your mother, do you both live on Lady Westmacott's estate?
I'm only there for the holidays. Most of the time I'm at boarding school.
I imagine that
He looks like a boarding school type kid to
No,
me.
it's fine. I have friends there. You always have to be so quiet in the lady's house. And I'm not allowed to bring any friends.
Such a big house with so many.
You said it.
Alright, that's not important.
And
Oh yeah,
how
your dad
long
died.
has your mother
2 years.
and your father? What does he
You already
do?
know that he doesn't
He stayed
exist.
home. He even let me shoot a
Oh.
real gun.
And then?
Then he
Then Mom
died?
fought with him,
Oh no, okay, he didn't die.
and He left. I was 7.
Oh. And how old are you now?
In 8 months, I'll be 9 years old.
And do you
Wait,
already
wait.
know what you
Not
want
even
to
close
do
to being
when you
9.
grow up? A burglar?
No.
A sheriff, maybe?
Maybe an actor.
Really?
Okay.
Well, I don't know. You need a lot of talent for that. I'm an actor in a theater group, you know?
You are?
Oh, yes. And I'm one of the best in our group, if I may say so. I get
Good for you.
really deep into my roles, you know? I don't just talk like the character. I think like him. I become him. It's the only way to... Matt, are you okay?
I bet he's acting.
I think you just have to be good at copying things to be an actor.
That disturbing, but tell
Okay.
me, have you seen this?
No.
Hopefully they
Okay.
didn't forget him in Zurich.
What's
Wow.
he supposed to do?
I'm looking
Need a
for-
key?
You check his things behind the counter?
I'm sure the drawers will be locked.
Can't you
They are locked.
break it open? Or pick the lock like
I don't have a lockpick, kid.
Perhaps. But I need a piece of wire.
I'll watch this
or
kid be
something
like, here's a wire, sir.
She has a lot of
Oh.
hairpins. She doesn't like the wind messing up.
So
Yeah, that actually was helpful. Alright, we're getting somewhere. So let's go talk to this guy and steal his violin case.
Excuse me, sir. About the purse.
Ah, yes. Has it been found?
Someone saw you with your violin case on the platform in Zurich.
What's the meaning of this? I didn't steal anything.
Let me
You
see.
said you did. I just wanted to ask you whether you might have noticed anything on the platform.
Ah,
How would I?
well,
open that without just doing it with my hand.
Accusing you?
Well, I thought because you mentioned my violin case in the context of the purse.
Apropos, may I have a look at your violin?
What does apropos
It
mean?
must be a very extraordinary piece.
Oh, that's not possible. It's a genuine Guarnetti.
Very valuable.
Very. And also very sensitive.
What could harm it here?
Light? Air? I mean, those things could. Let me see
May
it.
I ask you to open the violin case?
No, you may not. I'm not guilty of anything.
I'm afraid I have to insist.
Then I'm afraid you need a warrant. I will not stand
Do
back
you?
and
I
let
don't know.
rifle through my belongings.
This is private property.
Good trip.
Thank you.
I think the violinist is hiding something. But to be sure that Matt was right, how can I do...
Well, first we're gonna go find the key. By finding the lockpick. There are the hairpins to pick the lock and open the drawer, and I'm assuming the key's in there.
Yes?
Please excuse my
One of my hairpins?
It's a long story.
Well, if you would...
I would.
Mary, the constable.
We can do harm. Hand me a hairpin. Stab her with the hairpin in the face. Yeah.
Is this one okay?
It'll do nicely, madam. How very kind of you.
Alright, now let's see if we know how to pick a lock, because that's not as easy as
Goodbye, Constable.
they make it look in video games and movies. You also need two pieces. Unless this is a weird old lock or something. Oh, I keep yawning today.
And suddenly,
Probably because it's
it's me who's the thief on the train.
11:45 at night.
Oops. That was easier than expected.
Okay.
Batteries, a toothbrush, shaving
Okay,
brush.
guess not.
But not the key to the compartment door. Just this one. Too small for the door, but it might still
I was gonna
be
say, what
useful.
else is locked? There's a padlock outside, remember? That would make more sense that he would have the padlock key in there, I guess. I don't know. Let's just go see if it opens and what's inside. He said it would be tools.
That's it. There we go. This should
Pliers. What can I do with pliers? Threaten the doctor. I'll look back here again now that I know this is open. Is there anything else behind here? Turn the radio on. Alright, turn that radio off. Go back. Yeah, okay. I'm not really finding anything here. Unless I want more of that butterscotch. That I never ate, I just used to bribe a child. Yeah. Can I use the pliers on the door? Oh, it did say open the lock with pliers. I wonder if it's gonna work. I don't see why it would,
bet
though.
I could really get a grip on the bolt with these.
Well, come on then, hurry up.
I don't understand how that would work. That wouldn't work.
Hello?
Hello?
I barely left the window ajar.
Nothing to see.
Oh no, your hat. Oh well.
Ah,
Are you okay?
yes, fine.
I don't believe that at all.
Do you have any idea why the door was locked?
I don't know. Maybe the constant vibrations caused the lock to lock itself.
Perhaps.
You can't possibly believe that.
Well, then what's your theory?
The conductor could have locked it from the outside. On the other hand, it could have been someone here in the compartment who locked the door from the inside.
Who? And where have they gone?
They could have
window?
climbed out there.
Who would be that insane?
You tell me, Professor. So, what are you hiding in your bag? What do you have that would be worth stealing?
No, nothing.
No valuables?
Certainly not.
I know I've mentioned Poirot a few times, but Hercule Poirot has a similar mustache. In fact, I'm actually going to put a picture of Hercule Poirot right here.
Professor Lucien.
And he clearly looks very similar to him. Now let's look around.
Of course.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching me play The Raven Legacy of a Master Thief. If you've liked this video, hit like, hit subscribe, leave me a comment, tell me what you want to see me play next. Whatever. I look forward to hearing from you. Stay tuned for the next episode.